Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about how the Federal Reserve could use Quant and Quant's potential involvement in a number of developments around the world. So in a recent interview conducted by the Bank of International Settlements, which featured a representative from the Federal Reserve, the discussion was centered around how blockchain technology could be integrated into financial systems. So during the discussion, Gary Gorton of the Federal Reserve detailed the need for a mechanism to induce interoperability between blockchain technology and legacy payment infrastructure, including banks.
Most people understand how revolutionary blockchain is, but it's not this sort of libertarian anarchist thing where you have no connection to the real world. To have it be a payment system, it's got to be interoperable with banks and the payment system, right? If I withdraw money from a stablecoin issuer, they have to send it somewhere. And right now they're going to wire it to my bank account and it's going to take like 3 days. So the interoperability of these issuers and the rest of the system has to happen somehow.
So that clip was put together by Greg Lunt, who I highly recommend following on Twitter for all things Quant. So Greg also mentioned how Quant is the only option that enables interoperability between legacy systems and DLTs. So as mentioned by the Fed representative, a given network or technology would be required to enable the connectivity of DLT and legacy systems. And as mentioned, the only innovation that enables such actions is Quant's overledger. So when networks of varying backgrounds, be it DLT based or legacy based, are plugged into overledger at a given time, datasets native to such networks can be seamlessly and actively exchanged between each other via overledger. So not only could the Fed use Quant's overledger, but also the Bank of England could look to Quant's overledger for a number of developments and use cases. For example, the Bank of England is set to roll out blockchain-based RTGS systems. So the development of a blockchain-based RTGS system will mean that, similar to what the Fed representative said, an underlying technology would be required to enable the connectivity of blockchain-based, DLT-based RTGS systems to legacy systems, including financial services and the banking sector, which are legacy-based. So currently, the RTGS system in the UK validates billions of pounds worth of funds every quarter. So if Quant is actively used to enable the connectivity of the blockchain-based RTGS system with legacy systems, including the banking sector, this could be quite significant for Quant as a whole, as QNT tokens will actively validate such transactions, and the likes of the Bank of England or the Federal Reserve would have to purchase QNT tokens to gain access to the network's offerings, including overledger. And this could potentially propel the price of QNT as time progresses, and if such bodies look to Quant as a means of achieving such aims. So Quant is already involved in developments surrounding the connectivity of DLT technology and legacy systems, most notably in developments surrounding the Latin American digital dollar, which is aimed to improve remittance payments from the US to Latin America. And again, Quant is at the center of such developments, and through overledger, CeFi and traditional finance can connect to blockchain offerings provided by the Latin American digital dollar system provided by Quant. So Quant will have some degree of experience in providing connectivity between traditional finance and blockchain offerings. So this could be an attractive proposition for the likes of the Bank of England or the Federal Reserve in their given use cases, be it RTGS or CBDC developments. So arguments could be made that the likes of RippleNet could be a viable candidate for developments surrounding the connectivity of DeFi and traditional finance. However, RippleNet is mainly focused on providing connectivity between legacy systems, so Quant and its offerings, namely overledger, bridges the gap between DLT and legacy base, which makes it a standalone project on the marketplace. So as mentioned, Quant is the only innovation really that provides connectivity between legacy systems and DLT. And as mentioned by the Federal Reserve, such technology will be required for a number of developments, be it for RTGS systems in the UK or CBDC developments, where CBDCs will likely be built on DLT technology. And such CBDCs will need to have some degree of connectivity to legacy systems, namely the banking sector, for it to be a viable proposition for the wider economy within a given nation, be it the US, the UK, or any other nation that is looking to roll out their given CBDC. So Quant could be a key pillar in development surrounding CBDCs and the connectivity of DLT and legacy systems. So in another string of tweets provided by San L, whose Twitter handle I'll include in the description below, detailed developments surrounding the EBSI system, which is centered around providing connectivity of financial services across Europe through blockchain. And this will see improvements in cross-border transactions that arise between European nations. So the EBSI system is looking to potentially validate 250 million transactions per second. And again, this will be a means of improving the transferring of datasets between different financial bodies across Europe, be it monetary value or datasets related to KYC or any other financial actions. And again, as mentioned, despite the benefits provided by blockchain technology in cases surrounding the EBSI system, an underlying technology will be required to enable the connectivity of DLT and legacy systems, and so overledger could be used in this development. So the Quant team have actually provided insights into how its offerings could potentially be leveraged in the EBSI system across Europe. And furthermore, Quant's overledger could provide connectivity between the EBSI system and the LAC chain development in Latin America, surrounding developments to a Latin American digital dollar. This could lead to wider connectivity of financial institutions across continents, and Quant's overledger is able to potentially handle the level of transactions which could be actively validated and verified through EBSI. So Quant could be a viable and realistic proposition to utilize, especially in cases surrounding cross-border payments through blockchain technology around the world and across Europe. So Quant's use cases isn't strictly limited to financial actions, be it CBDCs or RTGS developments, as Quant's overledger and Quant itself is being set to be used by other facets across a number of industries, be it military developments, telecommunication, or supply chain logistics. So Quant's use cases isn't limited or restricted in terms of financial actions. And with more developers and or industries turning to Quant's offerings, be it its stablecoin or overledger, Quant could play a key role in a number of industries around the world, and this will be beneficial for QNT token holders, especially as time progresses and as the usage of Quant's offerings increase over time. So as more individuals, organizations, or even nations turn to Quant's offerings for a number of developments, this will see such organizations and entities actively being required to purchase QNT to gain access to Quant's offerings, namely overledger. And when actions and transactions directly occur through overledger or through Quant's MLT stablecoin, such actions will be actively validated through QNT. So with the potential for more transactions being actively validated through QNT, and with more bodies actively purchasing QNT to gain access to Quant's offerings, namely overledger, and Quant's other use cases, QNT token holders could see sizable increases, and this could see QNT token prices increasing over time. What are your thoughts on Quant? Is Quant the future of financial developments? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.